Wow, up and down from plus 12 yesterday to minus 6 today. We're in London for our final day Continental Cup. They've been in command since day one, and today Europe can wrap up the title. Watch it now. Bump it, move it, sit down. Oh! Wow. Leading by 14 points, they need just 10 more to make it back-to-back championships. Team Canada fought back to make it close on the final day last year in Las Vegas. Now they need another rally on Sunday, this time in London. This afternoon we up the ante to 5 points a game as the Continental Cup continues. I do have to say it is one of the finest facilities, I think, in this country. The Sports Center here at the Western Fair District. The 4 skating ice pads there, casino, the racetrack, the agricultural center. Let's show you what Canada is facing now. Look at that, they're trailing by 14 points. And so what it means is that Europe needs just 10 points on this final day to win back-to-back Continental Cups for the very first time in 16 years of play. As on this Sunday afternoon, we say hello, Canada. Welcome back. Cheryl Russ alongside. So let's be honest. I think the Canadians are glad to get rid of mixed doubles and the scramble. They just weren't comfortable with it, Cheryl. Now, there are 2 more scramble games, but there are 4 team games, and there should be a comfort factor.
Well, there should be, and I think that's been the big secret sauce to the European success so far, is that they had familiarity with each other. They knew what to do out there to get the best out of their players. We didn't know that so well, but now you've got 3 teams that play together regularly on tour, representing Team Canada today in these games, and they know what to do for each other to play their best and rise to the top when it matters the most.
If you're not familiar with skins, here are the rules. Again, we have 3 games today. This afternoon, 15 points. Tonight, 18 points. Remembering that Europe only needs 10. Have the hammer. Need 2 points for the skin. Without, you could steal it, but will carry over if you only get 1 with hammer, or an end is blanked. So now you go in, you're the Canadians, you've got to hold them, you can't give them 10. What do you do?
Well, you do totally different than what you do in a normal game. Normal game, you're going to get a couple deuces. You might be lucky enough to get a steal in an 8-end game. That's because your opponent's trying to do that to you. It's a different mindset. Here, in the case of John Epping, he can't give anything away. So he has to play a lot more defensive. Carryovers are his friend. Bail early. They could wrap up a few carryovers after carryover, win 1 skin, there's 4, chip away at this lead. It's very possible.
When we come back, it's all on the line on this final day. Can Europe win back-to-back Continental Cups?
The 2020 OK Tire and BKT Tires Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. The 2020 OK Tire and BKT Tires Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada, by OK Tire and BKT Tires, and by Scotties, Canada's #1 tissue.
Well, the Europeans know what they need. 10 points. Team Canada will try and hold them up as long as they can. Make that comeback. Time to meet the teams now in our featured game, and it's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. John Epping will go against the team of Bruce Mouat. Epping out of the Leaside Curling Club in Toronto, backed up by Brent Lang, Matt Cam, and Ryan Fry. The Mouat side, they hail from the Grover Park Curling Club in Edinburgh. The 25-year-old Mouat, along with Hammy McMillan Jr., Bobby Lammy, and Grant Harding. So the two skips are out. Epping has won the draw to the button. Canada will play Yellowstones. Mouat the red. All the games this afternoon are worth a total of 5 points in this first end of play. It is worth 1/2 a point. And to get us going, the Mouat lead is Hammy McMillan.
Waist good, tight. Easy. Think we're there. Waist good.
Now, I said to you, Cheryl, and it could have been to both of you, we know how it changes now. You maybe, if you're John Epping, you play a little conservatively. You decide and you make an earlier judgment as if the end is setting up because you're going to play for the blank, you're going to play for the carryover. But by the same token, Mouat's approach and all the Europeans' approach might be, we got him, let's go for it, let's take him out right now, get that 10 as quickly as we can, and in being aggressive, I wonder if in fact the Canadian teams can take advantage of that.
Well, they can. It can work two ways, though. I think they've got a little bit of a cushion, Europe does, so they can go and put some pressure on early. And you know that Epping's they're gonna be being careful, which is really tough in a skins game. But you know, you really don't want to get yourself in a situation where you're having to, which John loves, throw those big last shots for the skin, which you normally do. That is the advantage and the fun part of playing skins, but you can't risk that in this game. You just have to be really traditional, look for carryovers and take it down, maybe the last end.
Well, listen, I think it's fair to say if this came down to the 8th and all 5 points would be available, Canada in any game today would be very happy. Let's take a look at the keys to the game, and we will start with Canada.
Well, you have to look at the long shots. This Mouat team, they make a lot of run backs. It's almost their go-to shots, and they're very, very good at it. So the longer the guards are, you've got to stagger them, and it makes those run backs tougher with a smaller chance of success. And then it's just a wall of granite. In skins, even with the traditional game, but more so skins, the setup shots are so important, and you want to build a wall up front. Kind of try to control that 12-foot, 8-foot area.
Tight here.
Go for speed here.
Keys now for Team Europe and Bruce Mouat.
Well, for Bruce, it's everything plus the kitchen sink here. He has to throw at Epping in this case, and he's done it already, Vec. 2 center guards. You would never do that in a normal first end. He's going all out to try every single time, 8 times, to score a skin, because that's what he has to do. Carryovers will kill him. Control the front is the best way to do both, to get your deuce and to get a steal. Win that battle up front. The first 7 shots are really set-up shots for that last one.
Keys of the game are brought to you by Sponge Towels. Nothing absorbs like it. It's curious, isn't it? I remember when we started playing skins and European teams would come over and they'd be just, you know, to use the cliche, fish out of water. They just didn't know what to do. It was totally foreign to them. But now they play skins games there. They have their events. Special skins events. They played it in their club, so they come here now and they know what to do, how to approach it.
Oh, exactly. And the
top 4, buddy.
The other thing we have to point out is they're good. They're really good, and they're good at the hits. They're good at the run backs. I always thought Canada had an advantage. When I played, Canada had a big advantage over just about every other country with the finesse shots, the draw weight, getting the rocks in the right position. That has changed completely.
Don't you think there's more of a comfort to Russ with since the 5-rock rule with the race to the button, right? There's more comfort with rocks. With the old style, you could maybe open up quicker and bang up and down the sheet, but you can't with 5-rock.
Nope.
You're almost forced into that skins style game.
All 4 players have to be able to make everything.
Less ice.
I think the best way to approach it, if you're Jeff Stoughton and you're talking to your team, is you're not, in the case of Epping here, you're not going to go walk out here on sheet 1 and win 8 individual skins against a team as talented as Mouat. You're just not going to do that. So if you can get 3 or 4 carryovers, you may only have to win 1 or 2 in this whole game to get all the points.
If you can, Hammy. Yep. If you can.
Go for it. Just go for it, Hammy. Don't mind if you're back.
Oh. And back they are behind the tee line. So 34 minutes we think of in an overall game, but no, we're going to split it up, trying to move the games along. So 2 17 minutes thinking time per half, 2 1-minute timeouts per half.
That's the last I thought.
I was kind of with you, but
And you're wondering why they've done that. Well, it's just to avoid banking time.
for everything.
Teams were banking that time for later ends, and so make it all equal, move the game along.
Chop it off.
They're going to have to be very aware of time in skins. There's a lot more positional setup, angles, and discussion, and time can go by.
Yeah. Never freeze a pocket.
Yeah, we talked about it at the start of the week. 17 in the first half. It was easy, but it's not going to be today with all the decisions to be made. Look at the rocks in play.
Yeah, nothing's out of play. Nothing's at the ball.
That's right.
But look at those 2 yellows. They're in the position, top 12-foot, usable. That's the miss. You're not really trying to make shots so much early in the end. You're just trying to set up for the shots late in the end.
Exactly.
So at the moment,
Tight. Really tight.
with Canada needing 2 for the skin, Europe is in position to steal this half point.
This is absolutely the best format of all the formats, in my humble opinion. You're going to see Mouat, you're going to see Epping trying these ridiculous, crazy shots to try to get their twos or save ends.
Okay.
You like this? We're opening up our other.
That's fine. You got to open everything up.
What if we tap our yellow and white too? I don't know.
No, it's too hard, Fry. You got to open this up. What do you got to hit?
Big corner.
The disadvantage for Team Canada in these 3 games is they're running a bit scared. You know, the Europe can take a few risks, don't work out. Wow, you still got a good cushion. Team Canada takes any risks along the way and they don't work out, and there goes some points on the European side.
Ryan Fry in his first year with John Epping after that great run with Brad Jacobs and that gold medal
Real good.
in 14 in Sochi.
Both sides.
Shot. Go, Fry.
At least we got 2 shots now.
What side do you want
Yeah,
to go?
that's well said. 2 shots. You see those Yellowstones for Canada. They're still there and they're usable.
No kidding. That's their dream,
Like
isn't it, at
this
this
is a
level, to
harder
have
double.
2 tries.
He's got this run. Nose. Okay.
Quite straight here.
Yeah, I think straight here too. I think your middle.
Quite tough, that long guard.
Think it would.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's max.
I think it's max 2.
This is a really well-coached team to be this young and to have that awareness. I love the team talk on every shot. All 3 down at the home end here are talking about the path, the amount of curl, if there's a bit of pebble.
Line's good.
Just over. Hard then. Make sure.
You're in the first. No.
Make sure.
One, Helmy.
Just over. Waist
on,
good.
Helmy.
Line's really good. Waist good. Waist good. Yep.
I would suggest that's some of the best judgment I've seen this year. A fresh path, nobody's been that wide. As soon as he let it go, they yelled just over. Brushed it all the way down, just over.
Well said. And it looks like such a simple shot, right?
It worked too.
Hey. You're just tapping this, eh?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
tap it in for shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tricky to hit enough of this to get shot right.
That's enough.
I would say that's a hair tight, but
Again, keep in mind, just getting shot isn't enough to get that half point that you see there. Canada and Epping must get 2 for that half point, but that would force a carryover, and that would, for in all intents and purposes, be a win.
It would in this case, better than not. It's so simple with hammer. You know, your really only option is getting your deuce.
Really?
The carryover is secondary, but in this situation, it's probably one of the things they're going to have to look for a lot.
Overthrew it.
Hey, Fry.
So there are 2 other games on the ice. There is one team game, and it's a women's team game. Chelsea Carey playing Silvana Tirinzoni. Carey and the team from the Glencoe Club in Calgary, reigning Canadian champions. The other one is a mixed game. BJ Neufeld is skipping with Selena Negovan, Ben Hebert, and Liz Fife backing him up against Nicholas Sedin. You know, what is the old adage, Russ, about if you have the hammer, you should get 1 point, correct?
Yep.
But in this particular format, because it is so jumped, so many rocks in play, that's not a guarantee.
No, you've got to work for it, and I'll tell you, Epping's going to have to work for it. We just illustrated they had 2 ways to the button. Team Europe guarded one of them. Fry just took away the other one. They have nothing right now that I can see, Cheryl.
No, that stagger is really bad. Those 2 yellows staggered now. Nothing there.
Might be able to draw the button around with the out turn, but I think that's what they're going to take away here.
Same as my draw shot weight? Or pardon? Yes. Same as that really bad draw shot weight? Yep.
Tight! Really tight!
You go round it, Robbie.
Come on,
Go around!
no, we're tight!
You don't want to be deep here.
Narrow
Just
as well.
anything short is
Coming
good.
off,
They haven't played a lick, played a lick to it yet. Mouat and his first.
That's okay.
Didn't really guard in it.
Good.
Though.
Okay.
Okay, Bruce. Nice, Bruce.
I think he felt like that they could get through that red, yellow, and maybe play that. So leave him the tough draw.
Like it's lucky.
This won't do too much, Fry. Looks like too thin 2/3.
Red, yellow, on to shot stone.
Down in the hallway, I could hear there were a few voices that were nearing the end on this 4th day of the Continental Cup. And one of those is John Epping, struggling a little bit.
The distance between the red and yellow guards.
It's 12 feet.
Going back, maybe just make something move. No, but they do open it up a little bit, and that now Yellowstone is available. It had been covered previously.
I think they have to guard it, Cheryl, but I think the out turn draw is also there for one with Epping's last. I think you can get in there with the out turn.
I do. I think that'll move.
They
Tougher.
Well, in fact, it's funny you say that, because I think Brian Fry wondered why they didn't play it, and I think they maybe did that just to have it as their last chance. Let's go over Chelsea Carey, Silvana Tirinzoni. Tirinzoni with Last Rock, the all-Swiss team. They are out of the Arrow Curling Club. Alina Petz throws the 4th stones. Tirinzoni holds the brush. Reigning women's world champion, run it back and drives it through, and that will be for the half. So now you think about, started with 10,
Mine's good. Needs to sit still. Still close
and now
to it.
it's 9.5 that Europe needs. First time ever trying to win back-to-back Continental Cups.
Beautiful throw again. Look at the rotation. Huge. That was probably spun 5 times and it didn't make the rings. And you can just be more accurate with your draw weight out in that fresh pebble stuff. Oh boy, this is a tough one for Epping.
That's one of the games, Russ. Chelsea Carey, when I look at the 2 sheets out here, that's the regular team. They know each other. That's our chance, is probably that game, and definitely Epping.
Well, I tell you what, if the draw is there, Russ, they haven't looked at it.
Yeah, you're right. I guess this is for I agree with you. I think the draw's a shot.
Advantage that he just threw it.
True.
One more time. Brian Fry.
That curled.
And it's curling, and they'll run it by, and that red stone there will result in a steal and another half point. Wow. Europe making it look easy. So, first end, 2 games, down to 9. So a really good start for the Europeans on this final day of the Continental Cup here in London. They've already picked up 2 skins, 2 half points. There is a mixed game going on. BJ Neufeld and his team against Nicholas Edin. And look at that. Europe picks up the first skin with Last Rock. So they have picked up 1.5 points already. They started needing 10. This could be over pretty quickly unless Canada somehow finds a way to win some skins, or at least delay the skins.
Hard line.
Top 8, John. No. We're digging here.
I am surprised, again, that they didn't have the draw there.
Or
didn't even look at the draw.
The draw was not easy, but it was definitely easier than the shot John tried.
Agreed.
We thought more on the second one.
Definitely the higher percentage shot, and in this, give yourself that chance.
And again, it's his mindset. So if John makes that hero shot, somehow gets a deuce. I don't know how he was even going to do that. So he gets his skin, big deal. All you have to do is draw the button, win this one, he gets them both.
There. So close. T.I. Line's good. Whoa. Line's good. Back 4. Back 4. Line's good. Really can't go.
Line's good if it stops.
Good. Hughes, have your hand. Yeah.
There's where you don't want to place stones, because you can't bring it back, and it really only helps the opposition.
So in this second, we're also playing for half a point, and we're playing for half points through the 6th, and then the 7th and 8th will be worth 1 full point. So each game is worth 5 total. So 15 in the draw.
I don't think this is heavy.
Mine's good.
And again, the Europeans needed only 10 when we started the day, and now it's down to 8.5.
Hard layer.
Keep going, keep going, keep. Nice, Maddie.
Yeah, really nice. Really good call to try and get that rub off. The 2 things you don't want to do in skins is set up any staggers, because that gets the opposition wraps around and you never can get at it. And that top 8 foot, that whole area in the top 8, top 12 foot, control it.
Yeah, helps guard this particular effort too, doesn't it?
Felt good.
If it over curled, the Team Europe could have synced right around there.
Line's good. A little light. Yep. Line's good. Leave that room. No. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Line's good.
Hard, Hammy, hold the line. Whoa, whoa.
Yep.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, you can't bind, sorry. Okay, you can.
Good. Very nice. Great shot, Bob.
Guard that.
Where do you want to run?
Really hard.
This isn't
double
going.
on the 2 tight ones. We'll score. Do you hate the double on the tight ones? We'll probably score.
He makes, yeah. Then we'll just score, because he'll make this. And
That's a
then,
good thing.
But that's big.
It's fine.
Voice of reason from Brent.
Or this. We're sitting
that long
2.
guard's not hurting us. Whatever you want.
Well, no, I don't.
Where's top 4?
Yeah.
Can I give you the same, guys?
No,
I think you need more.
Yeah, you need more for sure.
We talked about it in the opening that, you know, in this game, in this instance, when you're down so many points as Team Canada, the carryovers are massive. But that means that you got to look to the bail and open it up earlier. Whereas you could wait a long time in skins and have John make the Hail Mary and you get your 2 skins, but you can't here. Can't afford to take that risk.
We already witnessed that in the first, and the Hail Mary didn't pay off.
Line's good.
And John loves them, but...
Well, actually, he said 2 Hail Marys. And it didn't work.
Neither worked.
Very good. That's played a little better, I thought.
Running, because all we're going to do is rip those. Now you're in a position
better than
to
his
draw.
first one.
Nose run.
Can do.
Here inside. You get here inside. Can you nose that red? The guard?
Yeah.
You got the inside. Or we just go right round. Yeah. Got the... He makes that and then you're round again.
Yeah. You could nose this outside yellow, and then you've got the left-hand red to run in, and your red that would be sitting there, or as they're looking now, you could come right around it, get there first. You've kind of got stagger set up, but the only problem is those yellows on the left that Team Canada can tap or run in.
The one that was just thrown by Matt Cam can be slashed into the button, can't it?
I kind of like nosing the one on the left, Russ.
Yeah, I do too.
I think Canada would have a tough time getting in there, and if they did, pretty easy short run.
Waist good. Line only. Hard line. Line only. Back 8. Close. Back 4.
Grant Hardy as we play third stone.
Hard line. Waist close. Hard. Still line only. Hard.
Okay, you're on the front one. You're on the front.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Yep.
Okay.
So at the moment, Canada, Epping are sitting the 2. That would give them the skin of half a point.
Try and just kick this in a bit.
Jiggle it, Barrett. Yeah. Yep.
What should help Team Canada today is they should also understand what your opponent's trying to do. Bruce, in this case, is going crazy trying to steal a point here.
Good. Yes.
So keep that in mind. You kind of know what he's up to.
Whoa. Whoa. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Fred Lang.
Sounds good.
And exactly what they called. Gets rid of that stone that could have been promoted, moved up, and then with the little double bounce, gets theirs further underneath. So sitting 1 and 2.
Going to the far side.
Okay.
Very good setup for Canada.
Red first.
In fact, sitting 1, 2, and it appears 3.
Okay.
Look at all the stones they have to use up front.
Go that as well.
Ping that and only line 1. Okay.
Yep. Yes. Hard. Hard.
McMillan. So no. And we'll get theirs at the back as well. And so that takes that threat away.
That wrecked on that long guard so thin, he still hit the shot rock, or the rock he was after. That's unbelievable. How do you throw it at 100 miles an hour? Watch the guard.
That's pretty incredible.
Throw this 15.
It's a little wider than my driving button.
Yeah, 14.7 and 14.8.
I think T line is like 14.6.
Okay. That's up lane.
Yeah, I see that too. Whoa. Line's good.
Tight, top 12.
Line's good.
Hard then. Weight's close.
Hard, you gotta go. Yep, you gotta go. You gotta go for line.
We're a little light.
Little light, John.
We're light. We're really light.
Okay.
Oh, they want to cue up the yellow onto the red.
Hey, Fry.
Just straight light. I got 15.
I think you can get a couple with that. Russ, yellow, red. You might get those 2 shot and second shot stone yellows to go.
Possibly. You might lose your red too. What else has he got? He can play the double on the left-hand side.
Or you play the in-turn come around.
That would be the best result, wouldn't it?
What's your ice? Middle.
There's no real raises for Epping if this stops on the button.
But you look again over here on the left-hand side, top 8 foot, there's still a Team Canada stone. If this is even made perfectly, they've got something to promote.
Right in the button.
No. Try and sit. Either just touch the white at the top of the button, or you go T-line.
Right, okay.
Even if you get one back 4, but it's fine.
Yeah, he's got the angle.
Yeah, back 4 leaves Canada that tap I was talking about. So top button.
Top button, exactly. Top button, I'm not sure they have anything. This is where they threw the practice stones. They have a great idea what this is going to do.
Line's good.
We're close. We're close. Hard. Hard, Hammy. Sure.
Well, Canada's in trouble here in the mixed game. You see the red stone top of the button. That belongs to Nicholas Edin and his team. Cillian Negavan has the brush down for BJ Neufeld as he'll try to angle that back, get the shot stone, score one, force the carryover. Edin has already picked up a half a point. Come up, run it back. Oh, and then just by. And that will be the steal of one and another half point for Europe.
Short for Bruce, but usable.
That to there. Yeah, that would suck. Yeah.
8 points.
I think you guard it.
Let him make that roll.
Down to 8.
Yeah, but he has to roll dead perfect.
We're not even through the first 2 ends of all the games.
If he rolls dead perfect, we're dead, but
long way back.
I don't see how you miss this red one. Throw any weight, hit it thin, your shot rock.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's not like the week has been that Europe has, been pulling off some games, getting lucky. They've been playing really, really well, so it's even a longer way back when you've got Team Europe playing like they have been.
That's what they're afraid of at Bruce's last shot. Thin half or light thinner than that, he's good. So what they're going to do is take that away with a perfect guard, and then there's a chance that Mouat will have to try that. It has to be perfect.
It's got to be a little slower.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
14-5
like
14-2,
right? 14.
They have ice on this outside of the edge of the 12.
Halfway, John. Halfway, Fry.
A little bit early.
Maybe you can pick up a second win.
You can stay down on it.
A desperate win here against Mouat again.
Just running. We're tight.
We're okay. We're okay.
Just tight.
Weight's good.
Closer that gets to that angle. Red
Spot,
there.
Johnny.
Go, John.
Curl. Let's sweat that. That's still pretty good out there, actually.
Get wider.
This is better than I thought, man.
Me too, man.
You don't know.
Like this.
Here?
What weight?
Hello.
Like, probably 10, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You should have swept that guard, Russ.
Peel weight.
Just get it to curl a little more.
Not sure I'm getting it here anyway.
Yeah, you can just control and get to here.
Yeah.
This is the beauty for Team Europe.
I don't really like
they
through the
could
hole.
take a
Just
few
really
chances.
Yeah, but
like
you
this.
go.
That's, you're not gonna. The way you have to throw, you're not gonna get through.
Yeah, you have to throw it just easy barrier to get this rolling in here.
I think I'd just play this at normal.
I like that,
Get it
Bruce.
here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't forget, he doesn't have to be
Or I'd
shot.
play
He'd
like
dearly love to be, but he gets it buried in the forefoot.
This in-
That might do the trick.
Even if you make this roll here, fancy him to make that.
Yeah, that's true.
Force them to one and get the carryover.
Yeah, they don't want the carryover, but that's better than it's looking right now.
Oh, wait.
I was thinking
Well, at this moment, it does appear that Chelsea Carey and Team Canada are sitting the one on the edge of the button T line. So maybe trying here, or is she just throwing it away? It
She
looks like
is.
she is. So that's the smart play in skids. And don't hurt yourself.
Yeah.
That's as good as a win. You force the carryover. And so the next end, the third, will be worth a full point.
Seen that often. You try to chase your deuce and you give up a steal.
Yeah, no kidding.
trying to get 7/8 on the
So
inside.
they're trying, they changed their mind. They were going to hit the wide one. They're going to hit the yellow straight back feather. The red, that's the top 8. Dead sideways almost. It's tough, but it's there.
Nice weight.
Yep.
Yep.
Hard.
Weight's good.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Come on. Let it, Hammy, go. Hard.
Okay.
No. And they won't even have to throw their last. That'll be the half point. And a little bit of relief for Canada. that's a big half point. For the Canadians, John Epping. And that's what they're playing for. Team Europe is a lot closer to winning that than the Canadians.
Halfway tight.
So here in this third, it'll be a half-point skin again.
Halfway.
However, for the first time in the game, it'll be Mouat that does have last rock. He has the hammer playing the red stones, and so he'll need the 2 to win the skin.
Guys. 15's good.
So it's $135,000 that will go to the winning team. So that works out to $5,000 for the 24 players, coaches, and captains.
Line's good.
The loser will split 67.5, and that works out to $2,500 per player and coach.
Line's good.
Big increase in money totals there, Vic, from previous years. That's great.
Get the weight right.
That was good of you to do that.
It's my new wallet.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you do.
He's got a wallet for Christmas.
Yeah. And he still loses it. He still leaves it behind when you go to the restaurant.
And as you pointed out, the other one really wasn't worn out.
He opened it, for gosh sake.
No.
No, let's do this one.
Outside. Good.
What was that? What was the old joke? You opened the wallet and the queen blinked from the sun.
Not seen this many
How
times.
we do? I'd say I think we're there. I think we're a little heavy. You're not gonna like this one.
Oh,
T-line. Whoa. Chip.
You're not gonna like this.
T-line. Chip. Bye.
Hey, Skipper, what do you think? Oh my gosh,
Oh, this
got
is
off.
accidentally magical.
Got off it. Can you imagine that? Oh my. It squeaked the guard and then squeaked the stones in the house, but goes a little deep.
Couldn't put it there if you wanted to.
It almost came out the other side. Look at
Yep.
2 top 8-foot stones. The ice has
Forward
been
line.
great this week. They've had a really good
14-8.
surface, consistent curl.
And you know what?
You hear the time, 14-8. That's been. We saw a couple draws late. Wondered if it was temperature that the ice got a little bit flat and slowed down a bit in the middle, but otherwise.
We were talking like 100% humidity outside for the longest time, and that is not ideal for an ice tech.
Gotta go. Hard line.
Line's good.
Keep going all the way.
Hard line.
Line's good.
Top 12.
I think we're okay for one. No. Easy.
Line's
sure.
good. You've got room.
We're curling a hair.
Yep.
We only.
The line's good.
Easy.
Make sure.
Look at this. They'd
Hold
love
on,
to
Grant.
freeze this on a
Yep,
bit of
yep,
an
yep,
angle.
Yep.
Throw, Bob.
Nice.
Nice play.
Get you right, Billy.
Bobby Lammy.
Make you right.
15-6.
Yeah, did I?
Yeah, I think you want to probably guard it.
I think so.
They still have 2 guards, even if he chases.
That's fine. It opens up to draw around the
absolutely.
stagger.
He chases that.
That's fine.
Yeah,
then
the
we'll
whole
go around.
4-foot's open.
It's only the light one, too. If he chases it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so halfway high here.
Chases it is meaning
Halfway's good.
in turn come around, tap that yellow one out.
We hate that.
Up to you, John. Too. Then he's just going to hit and roll. Doesn't change anything.
Yeah, this is where time becomes an issue. There's so many shots, and if you don't play skins a lot, you can kind of overthink it.
Yeah. You can't let him hit that one.
And it, you know, you and I both played skins. It's frustrating mentally because you just think you're forgetting something. You look at 9 options and you go, wait a sec.
What about the 10th?
Right, and you can get in your own way.
Little heavy.
Yeah.
We're right beside it.
Okay.
It's all right.
Yep. Yes. Yes. Yes.
That's quick.
Okay.
Wow.
Do you think? I mean, you're playing your best when you go out there free thinking, just getting the hack. You know what you're trying to do. You have a purpose. I'm wondering, because the Canadians are a little obviously desperate, not just a little, but desperate.
Atta girl, Selena.
And you tend to maybe overthink things.
Well, you do, and you even caught John there, and he's looking at the other sheets, and he's trying to cheer on his other team, and he's trying to see if they got to push things a little harder. It's an unusual position for a lot of these players.
Nice ball.
And skins can just make you overthink. It's one of those games, as Russ said, where you think you go through all the options, and then they walk up, and it's the one you missed that you didn't see that they make.
Nice. Okay,
He's going to make a double peel, we're in trouble, right? We got to make sure there's no double peel. Once the double peel happens, this is scary.
Well, yeah.
We know it too.
Are we going halfway high? Halfway?
He's hoping for high, but
Okay. Yeah. Definitely
Whoa.
all the way over.
Whoa.
Looking like half right now.
Whoa. Whoa. Clean. Whoa.
Brian Fry.
Whoa. It's going to be Maddie a little bit. Maddie. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. No.
Good shot. Good shot, Brian. Nice.
Now you heard Epping talking to his team earlier. We don't want them to make a double peel.
Single in the yellow. They're trying to nick it on across the face of that.
Yeah, could they not try and get? Oh, that's them. I was going to say try and get both.
Yeah, I'd go the other way, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I guess it could redirect yellow into the rings, but this is crazy narrow.
Yep.
Grant Hardy.
Whoa.
They might be comfortable enough to play the run back.
And we've seen that how many times?
Yeah.
It's their go-to shot.
It's a little harder.
Touch more. Yeah. Touch more,
Go
John.
farther.
Close.
Clean.
Not
Just
bad.
clean.
Real close.
Just clean.
God, is it ever?
Hair higher.
Just clean. Just clean.
Hair higher.
Okay, just clean. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sit. Okay.
I think run or double peel.
Yes, that's the way to go. It's a little easier this time.
He can draw the back one and set two and four.
Control it on the nose.
Or do you play the run back now?
I'm thinking you do because you're going to need.
Never make
You'll
a
only
run
sit
because of the
one.
long guard, but
So I think that back yellow will be second shot.
You think?
you run the
I
red.
just heard them
and the
say
long guard.
if you make the yellow-red double peel, Epping will draw right around everything, sit
This
two.
one. Wherever you like.
The skill set of this team, I think I'd go this way.
Control.
Yeah, I don't
If you get
disagree.
it
You may
high,
never
get
get a chance is the problem.
Always remember with your strategy, it's who's in the hack.
Yep.
Makes a big difference.
7/8 is okay.
These guys have made a ton of these. Bobby Lammy, Grant Hardy, they've made a lot of these this week.
We saw, I think, in the mixed play for Canada that often they didn't remember that. Sometimes they asked their players not to do things that they didn't necessarily were comfortable at doing.
Gotta go.
That's maybe even more so in a mixed game that you have to remember who's in the hack.
You do, and what kind of weight you're comfortable throwing. It's just the lack of familiarity.
Missed it.
Do you care what order?
No. You happy with, you were pretty happy with how that first one ran, right? When I threw the guard on my first one last time.
Yep. Running the same in this spot.
We calling this good though?
Yeah, it's the same as what you threw the guard here.
Keep a berm on it, Matty. I think we're there, but.
line's good. Where do you got?
Weight's good.
Half.
Okay, just clean.
Halfway.
Okay, a little bit longer. Yeah, a little bit longer.
Whoa.
Yeah,
whoa.
Dead half. Little pass.
Okay, good.
Trying to throw up the guard. Trying to protect the Canadian Stone sitting top edge. That's the shot rock. That's a possible steal point. As we go next door here as PJ Neufeld is trying to play for the blank, the run back. But Nicholas Edin just made an outstanding run back to get the shot stone, which was on the button, half buried. Credit to him and to Sarah McManus and the call. Need to get this, make it go away. Get it, Velik, and that's a great shot. Wonderful recovery by Neufeld because they had their pocket picked with Edin, and that is enough to get a carryover.
All around.
We're in it. And you're looking for a little fire here, something to light the Canadian team up and get the crowd into it.
No kidding. That's the first real spark and emotion we've seen from Team Canada the whole week.
By Sparky.
That's
what
right.
a good
Sparky.
answer back. That was unbelievable shot. Well, Nicholas's, we jumped when he played it.
Oh my God.
He could see a quarter of it and picked it off the pin.
Whoa, 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 yep, whoa.
Shot, Bruce.
Shot.
That's line up.
Real nice.
So just like that now, you go from sitting one Canada stealing, now sitting one Europe, Mouat, and a carryover situation at the moment.
So they're pretty happy with Matt Cam's shot when it was effectively a miss. That's it in the back 8 foot.
Oh, right. It's saving them, isn't it?
But it's saving them so far.
Speed's going to be the same as where he just threw, I think.
And he squeaked it by the guard and he squeaked it by the Stone's top 8.
Tricky, tricky.
Yeah.
Like it.
Little room.
Little hard.
Real close.
Little hard.
Little room.
I think we're hard. Yeah, you're right.
John Epping, his last.
You can freeze this.
Stay close. No, stay close. I'm here, bro.
Freeze this.
It's you anyway, but no.
Yep. Hard. Hard, Matty. Hard, Matty.
And around they go. Stopping back button. That is your shot stone. That's your steal point for Canada and Epping.
Toss, Johnny.
Yeah.
Do the same shot left the double.
Could you not play the red run again?
Yeah, as long as it doesn't jam, yellow and yellow at the back here.
Freeze this. It's you anyway, but no. Yep. Hard. Hard, Matty. Hard, Matty.
It's got a shot for two, but same.
Yeah, you could play the red onto the red, but you'd have to make the double.
So he's thinking,
which you might.
Yeah, so he's thinking, Bruce, that he can just play this down with probably about a back 8 weight.
Yeah.
Tap it.
Hackish, yeah. It'll finish in here, but it's just picking the right speed. You can look really foolish in this ice if you overthrow or underthrow.
Yeah, probably back line because you're not going to get that much of it.
Final stone for Bruce Mouat and the Europeans out of Edinburgh. Right now it's a stolen half point. Really got to go, so Bobby Lammy's there. One more time trying to save it. Lammy does. One more time, save it again. Push it back, roll it off. Now he's going to roll too far. Canada will pick up the half-point steal. Do anything you can to hold it, to force a carryover or steal. And this shot led to a steal. John Epping's first.
Well, and they hadn't been out this far. You can see the brushers were calling heavy on this, but they knew it would eventually come down if they stayed close with the curl. Makes it perfectly. And pushes Bruce Mouat to a really tough soft tap.
Yeah, he couldn't Mouat with his tapped it back, couldn't hold the shooter, and that would become your steal point for Epping and Team Canada. The key shot is brought to you by BKT tires growing together. So here in 4, again, it's a half-point skin available. Again, it'll be Europe and Mouat that look to score the 2 to win the skin, and Epping will look to steal or at least get a carryover.
I was still kind of surprised, Russ, that Bruce didn't look to the run, because I think it would just nut it right on shot stone on the forefoot. I don't think you're rolling off the way they were lined up, and at least then
get the carryover.
Yeah, like I just thought they would have given that maybe a longer look.
Yeah, maybe he's thinking the reverse of John, where I don't want to carry over. I'm going to go hard for the 2. But yeah, you're right. I think he tried the harder shot.
Well, over in the women's game, Chelsea Carey playing the yellow stones is sitting the shot rock. Second shot is angled, the red stone. Now, there is a hole, and it's there. I'm not sure. Is she coming through that hole, Alina Petz?
Small port, and you got to throw like peel, because if you get through the hole, you can't have it curl.
So here we go. Alina Petz trying to get through that hole, and will not. And when they finally settle down, it will be Chelsea Carey and the Canadians picking up a full point, because we had that carryover from 2. So yeah, maybe the fire is lit. And so here we go to the 4th there. We'll play for a point. And the run for the Europeans has been stopped for the moment. Still 8 points away.
I agree.
I think they might look back to BJ sparking the turnaround.
No kidding.
It'd be awesome.
It's always better with double centers.
Yeah, just fully guard it.
I would throw it out. Yep.
You are lazy. You are lazy.
Did you
This is an out-turn game, Fry.
did you hear that you're always better with double centers? Did you hear that about double center guards? Explain that.
Well, because you're playing 8 individual ends, and if you were playing the final end of a game and you had to steal, you'd throw double centers. So that's the theory behind it.
You bring another one in, they're so close together, the teams are too good now, and the double's almost automatic.
Real good.
Like. Time out.
So we're calling a timeout.
Time out.
Bruce Mouat, remembering now that each team gets 2 1-minute timeouts per half.
I don't really like it.
I got to play it.
That's what I thought.
So it's coming here.
I like the run.
Yeah. I mean, this is nice just now.
Yeah. So either run or you lock it on top of it.
Yeah. From walking on top, it's to be around the back again.
Yeah. So. Or throw it on guard. I thought you would kind of move the wall. I mean, you would float it normal though. Keep it.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't need to be flying.
I suppose that's just a hair high, isn't it? Yeah. Dave, do you like that?
Yeah, I think this, but we've got to be careful. We've got to play it safe a little bit.
That's what I think, yeah.
I would tight eyes, plate to stuff it.
Yeah,
and then
plate to stuff it, and then if you get lucky.
Yeah.
Because they've got a rock behind the corner guard, the double peel would be really nice, because that allows them to get at the shot rock, and they might be ender, but there's a couple things that can go wrong here. They can hit it there, or they can maybe make the double peel, roll right out, and you might see that corner guard come off. So you heard the coach, David Murdoch, say you got to play this a little safe. So they'd like this to over curl and hit the yellow straight back, as opposed to take out that corner.
Whoa, post. Yep. Whoa, whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yes, whoa. Whoa. Shot. Shot, Bobby.
Oh, boy.
Real nice.
And
with normal weight, too.
Yeah. Leaves a corner up there.
Yeah.
I like the call. Just as you said, a little bit of risk, but you had your 1 point secured with hammer. Pretty traditional setup that end.
Yeah.
Centers, corner, come around.
We had a lot of success, for the most part, playing it simpler. Because you know the other guy, normally in this case, Epping's trying to blank everything, but if you're playing a normal skins game like you did against Kevin Martin, you're trying so hard to steal, trying hard to get two, you know what the other guy's doing. So just play the percentages. That's what John's going to do here.
Yeah, whoa, yes,
yep.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Matt Cam.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yep.
Oh.
Good here.
Okay.
Wow.
That is very hard to do.
Okay, Matty. Throw, Matty.
So again, it's a half-point skin available here, and Mouat will look to score 2, and he just got his first right there.
Boy, that's huge, because Mouat now has a low-risk shot at it too.
But unlike the previous ends, when there's been lots of rocks in play, Cheryl, there may be a little bit easier or more room to get at one of the two stones.
Yeah, you know, and I think for Mouat's team, they've realized they've been in trouble the last couple ends, so try and open it up, go a little bit more traditional looking style. I think teams, to Russ's point, they kind of panic when they play skins, and I think you can get away with a little simpler style and still have a lot of success.
Where? All hammies.
Top 4.
No. All hammy. Needs to curl him out.
Where you go? Bad.
If you can, hammy. It's going out. Yep. Line's good. Make sure.
Line's fine.
Yep.
Good ball. Shot.
Well done.
Love it that high in the ring. So many times that slides to the tee line, and either the other team freezes or makes a double. How do you hit that one? That's pretty good.
Just board. Weight's good.
It's not really doing anything.
Good throw.
Fine fry.
They were trying that roll to the right as we looked at it, which would have been a pretty good shot. You get behind that red guard and that top 12-foot stone, and tough to chase.
You want to roll out wigs and he comes round.
Even if we just roll a stone.
Well, that's fine as well.
That's good.
10-5.
10-5.
Yeah, back to that.
Grant Hardy.
Here down. Yep. Whoa. Here light. Yep.
Round down.
Hammy.
Oh, I can't roll out here.
Gotta go hard. Go real hard.
And one more turn. And he'll hang it on the edge.
They didn't want to roll. They wanted to stay. The reason why is they play this draw now, Team Canada, and they can actually set shots. So they were hoping to just stay in the 8-foot there and make this tougher, but they're lucky they even stayed in the rings.
No kidding.
Well, this end, the 4th, it's worth a full point. A carryover from the 3rd. And you can see BJ Neufeld, after that great shot, sparked this Canadian team. And now they are sitting 3. Shot rock, enough for the steal of the full point, is T-line, edge of the button. So Nicholas Adine is going to have to find the lid here to force a carryover. As Ryan Fry goes around and sitting shot stone.
What a beauty.
Nicholas Adine with Sarah McManus calling the line. Rasmus Vrano, Agnes Knockenhauer on the front end. Of course, Knockenhauer and McManus play with Anna Hasselborg, and Vrano is his usual men's team second. Needs the full button, or a good piece of it at least. Here they go. Now it's all on its own. Here they come. Is it going to dig in and sit down, or is it going to spill off? Oh, and it just did. He moved the Yellowstone back, gave himself some room, and now we'll have a full carryover as they go to the break. We'll play for 1.5 points when they pick up in 5.
Another great end by Team Neufeld.
Oh, heavy, easy hot.
I like this call, Cheryl, because even if you wreck on the red one and spill them around a bit, that guard out there so long, they should be able to get that yellow eventually.
Yep.
Ooh, no. Wow. Grant Hardy.
Yeah, they just said he was just light, that's all. If there's been any trend in this ice this week, it's as great as the ice has been. It is weight sensitive, and it can be a complete different look if you don't throw the right weight for the
draw on your dead.
Yeah. There is a hole there, right? So I think maybe not.
Probably want
right
this,
here, John.
5, eh? Who's been giving him first?
Yeah. Probably just want
this looks like a ton.
just a great shot run. It's that get there first run. They took a chance. They made that come around. That's Ryan's
Beautiful.
edge of 4 foot.
Still not out of the woods, though, are they? Because the run back's there, obviously. It depends on where this thing ends up.
Up there right now.
Okay. Behind cover, however, the long guard.
pretty good.
That caught them off guard a bit because they were calling through and they didn't want to leave it here. It's not horrible, but would have liked to have taken it back.
Do the gap where you shot. If you make that roll.
And we want to welcome you back. Apologize for the loss of the pictures from here in London as we play in this fourth. And it once again is a half-point skin. Mouat looking to score the 2. That stone drawn to the top edge of the 4 was just thrown. First stone for Canada's John Epping. You know, we're talking about the weather conditions we've had. We arrived and it was temperate. It was just below freezing. Then yesterday it went up to +12. Record-setting rains across southern Ontario. Now down -6 with freezing rain and some snow in the forecast. This gentleman from Stittsville, Ontario, John Wall, the head ice technician, and his crew have done a wonderful, wonderful job. So congratulations, ladies and gentlemen of the crew. We thank you for everything that you've done.
If you make it, then you get 2, and if you don't, I think you play this.
What do you like, Cheryl? If you angle, raise, and stick it.
Like that.
Yeah, like.
I guess there's a chance even of the double.
Yes, and it would open up the back one.
Yeah.
Even if you stick it on it.
Yeah, like stick it on, it's not terrible, but like the real shot is click it and roll in. But we've got to kill this, obviously.
Do you think 10 like a barrier?
Yeah.
Even control, Bruce.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's go 9.
What if we played the intern on the top one? Intern knows.
Through the hole?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a thin half, is it?
Same result.
Yeah, you won't be shot, but it's risky. Now you're 3-1.
The only thing that's hair better this way is if you stick it, you up that back. But you're not going to be shot this way. You take the double. Stick it buried. What's John do?
I see less of them. In the hair less. Like that. Hey. For control, yeah.
9-5.
I think I'd lean towards the intern nose hit, just because that's a short run on that other one, and this is his strength. He does love these angles. They make a lot of them.
Yep. Hair heavy. Yep. Heavy. Look.
Bruce Mouat in his first.
We'll
need to score 2 for the skin.
Go, Bruce.
And he'll get rid of 1. Not shot rock. That still belongs to Canada and Epping. They're in position to steal.
It's caught between. It could have rolled it a little more buried, and or hope it get a little more curl and rolled over frozen. John, he can make this no problem with the long guard, but he can't roll open.
Leave a pretty simple double.
It's pretty buried.
That barrier, right? Yeah, I thought it was similar throw. It was just the weight, I think.
All the way to the hack.
Yep.
Yep.
Good hack. Yep. Yep. Hard.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Board.
Clean. Clean.
Board. Board. We're heavy.
Clean.
Real heavy flat.
Matt.
Hard, buddy. Hey, Johnny.
Just hit the 2. And so now if you're Mouat, you're looking to get in there and one and force a carryover.
Great shot. It's long enough guard to, you're aiming at a buried rock and trying to nose it. It's never simple. Any roll out and it would have been a pretty simple double.
Where are you going? Barrier. Between the two is fine. 10?
Yeah, 10's good.
Waist good. Hair light. The waist good. Clean. Waist good. Yep.
Looking to get the single to force the carryover. Mouat's last here in. And that's what it'll do, is to roll it towards the inside and carry over. And we'll play a full point in 5. Does have last rock. Tirinzoni just made a double run back takeout to set up this situation. So this is Chelsea Carey going to come through. No, maybe wiggle in. No, and so she is going to give up the half point as they go to the break, and Team Europe picks up another half point, so they are now within 7.5 of defending their Continental Cup championship. But we have 2 big carryovers to play for, including our featured game, Epping and Mouat. They'll play for a full point when we come back.
The 2020 OK Tire and BKT Tires Continental Cup of Curling. Brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Team World will go into the final draw, a point and a half away from winning their first Continental Cup since 2012. Half point, it's like a win. Come back on here. You stick this, you win the Continental Cup. You stick this, and no. Hold your breath. You're seeing that World hasn't done anything for the win. Has he got this? Bang! Oh, and away it goes. And the 3 points to North America.
I can't believe this thing's going down the last end.
But the World with a chance to win it. Take a look around. And finally, it's over here in Las Vegas. World has won it in dramatic fashion. A tremendous evening to end this year's Continental Cup. Now, that was a year ago in Las Vegas as Team World beat North America. But Team Europe this year, same team exactly, except for one player, Vicky Wright, who plays with Eve Muirhead. As the World looks to win for the second time, back-to-back, never done it before. Look at that. Previous to last year, 2012. And they are getting close and feeling pretty good about it, just 7.5 points away. And that lady in the middle of the screen is Vicky Wright. Tracy Fleury, Kristen McCush. They'll be on the ice tonight and hoping to be playing for something. They'll be on the mixed team of Kevin Cooey and Colton Flash. As we welcome you back. So the carryover means that here in 5, it'll be a full point that is at stake. And John Epping and Canada will have last rock. They'll have the hammer playing the Yellowstones.
Nose.
Nose it.
I wasn't ready to throw hits today, guys.
No?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Normal.
Control?
Sure, out turn.
Yeah, I'd say the out's probably easier.
Little mistake there on that first one. You want to set up some guards to pull off the steal.
It doesn't look very good, does it, over the shoulder? 8.5 points for Canada in the event. 23 so far for Europe.
Yep.
So needing 7.5.
Sure, Linear.
The rest of
Found one I
this
can
draw
make.
and the draw tonight.
Really good. Yeah.
Might see Mouat just throw another guard on top of this one. They couldn't use their own, they can use this one.
No, I thought definitely less.
Langer can obviously hit his own even though it's in the free guard zone. If it's accessible, they're going to try, as you say, guard this up.
Line's okay, Grant, maybe a wee bit.
Yep. Weight's long now.
Yep, Grant.
Fully guard.
Hard, Grant.
Would it be unheard of if you're the Canadians
Real nice.
and the coaching staff to say, look it, 5 rock rule, soon as let's pitch them, let's get them out of there, we're not even going to play. We just want to get it through.
Yep. Oh, yeah, for sure. Other than the opponent, because of the free guard zone, can make that awfully difficult on you. But, yeah, Epping would hit everything in sight if he could. But
that's fine.
There's a good example. He can't really get at his own. He's not allowed to hit the red one. So you have to play the game a little bit. You can't just. But yes, it's defense first for Epping here.
Got that at hair light.
I thought they might give this a go, Russ. The split on the yellow, you can see a sliver. The Europe pretty long.
Hard, man. Hard, man. Hard, man. Hard. Line great.
Only. Whoa.
I think you want to
Matt
keep going.
Fry.
I think you want to keep going. Yep. It's good. Sorry.
Good finish.
Oh. They tried to keep it going so they wouldn't allow any kind of roll under.
It's a lot colder in here today. Maybe it's a little straighter. They talked about how straight it was at that in-turn going down. That was an out-turn. That's not quite where they wanted it.
Line's good.
Easy on that gun. I think it's running.
P-line.
Whoa then,
Hold
whoa.
it. Close. Line's good.
Whoa.
Both got.
Hold it.
Hold it, off. Hammy.
Can't go.
Light only.
Whoa. Hammy. Yep.
Hard, Hammy.
Hard, Hammy. Hard. Okay.
Right, Bob.
Coming up later today, more NFL playoffs. It's the Seahawks and the Packers, 6:30 p.m. Eastern on CTV, Canada's home for NFL. 49ers, Tennessee won yesterday.
It's close.
Houston and Kansas City in the other AFC game today. So as we whittle our way down to the Final Four.
Keep going.
Okay. Yikes.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Hope
So I was
to get to
thinking
the
more like
inside
that.
there.
I guess that was a little heavy.
It's been a hair heavy on his draws, and that was just enough heavy that he didn't get that finish. I don't see that massive curl like we saw all day yesterday.
No, it's quite different, and you have to kind of believe it's not going to. You can see quite a bit of over icing.
Maybe some of that.
Couple feet, nice.
Room just now, lots of room.
Should be there.
Too much room.
P-line. Back four.
Grant.
Whoa.
Needs to curl.
Try to go away.
Has to curl.
Johns did finish. John played this intern come
Yes.
around. It was late.
Okay.
So they're still waiting for it to curl now, but
Right back.
Nothing, eh?
Keep them going.
It shows you how good John's shot actually was to hook it in there.
Coach Ice. Yeah, I think you almost want to hit the other one.
Sure.
Okay. Where you hit this one.
This is fine.
This is rolling back button, eh? You guys know that, right?
Well, we're trying to roll
Control.
further than that.
Yeah.
I think.
Behind the other red one.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Langer is being a little sarcastic there, but his point, he's offering up the point. If we
Wait's
roll
close.
behind
Whoa.
the yellow guards, we're behind the button, which is not good. If they roll behind the red one, it's really not good.
Fry. Whoa, Fry. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that's fine.
And no roll at all. They'll sit right there.
So we're seeing a pattern here where a lot of undercurls.
I was surprised at that one.
Okay, that's what I had from the.
Okay. And the 7 certainly is curling.
Yeah.
So they're talking a bit about the stones.
It's just, yeah, it's too much.
Yeah. Double. Okay.
That can be the problem too if you've got one stone that's a cutter and you've seen that down there, and then you start putting the broom down for the other rocks and it's running straighter. You got to figure out, is it ice or is it the rocks?
Yeah. Boy, that.
Just hack. Yep. Whoa. Yep. No. Yes. No. Yes. Whoa. No. Bob. Whoa. Bob. Whoa. Whoa. Clean. Bob. Bobby.
Hard to roll.
Good shot.
That's right. Good.
Made the whole way. Even nose is fine
Nose
here.
is pretty good.
Yeah, real good now.
Yeah, I'm not sure with the lack of curl compared to what it was that you can get to the inside, but nose pretty good. It's kind of that control area.
Ryan Fry.
Yep. Yep.
Whoa! Whoa!
We're a little hard.
Ryan's might move a little more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Drill that thing. Keep going, Matty. It's going.
It's going.
Good.
And it just sat right there. You know, Brian Fry joining this team this year and slotting into that third position. Matt Cam sliding down to second. Brent Lang, of course, at lead. And it's paid big dividends already as they won the Canada Cup and become the first team to qualify for the curling trials. And,
Easy hack. Yep.
to see who will wear the maple leaf
12.
in Beijing.
Easy hack. Bobby.
Those trials to be held in the in December of 21. Not that long that far away, is it? And that'll be in Saskatoon.
Oh, this combination has worked very well. We've won 3 events. You know, and the Canada Cup was a big one. Lots of pressure on that event. You want that spot for your team together.
Good shot then, John.
So,
Just make it.
he's so almost 2 years away
What is it?
from the games in Beijing.
Whatever's easiest.
Half a rock.
Half a rock.
Because you can't hear me anyways.
Unfortunately, we can. You're not sounding very good, John.
Not only couldn't get to the inside roll, he couldn't get to the nose there. Gives Fry the double.
I want to hear whoa here. The roll.
Yep.
Coming across.
Go, John.
Brian Fry. And leads at half underneath.
Very nice.
No double, he goes right in.
Well, I thought that somebody said yesterday, I can't remember who it was, somebody said that they thought the houses were a little dead. And I thought that stone had enough to get out. That little bump, but it didn't go all the way.
Back red, yes, yeah.
Okay, we're dropping in here for the last 2 stones. You felt it against Sedin. It's a full point. Edin's final stone here.
Really gotta go.
Right now it appears that Canada is sitting the 1. Grano, Knockenhauer, get it through, got it, and now goes all the way back. And will spin out. So remember now, Neufeld and the Canadians with Last Rock playing for 1.5 points, in fact, here in this 5th. We carried over 3, 4. Now we're here into 5th. It's 1.5 points. And Neufeld, if he can tap that back, Sit it right there. That'll be worth 1.5 points.
The top guard, he'll be able to get by. It'll just be trying to get by that top 8-foot yellow stone there.
Doesn't have to move it far. Just a head draw, really.
Right now, it is a stolen point.
For back line, I think that's perfect. Got the weight range.
Okay, got it.
The Dean's just over-curled. He needed to hit that a little thicker. He would have then stuck right in the forefoot, probably behind cover.
Mixed skins. PJ Neufeld with Selena Negevin holding the brush. Ben Hebert is there with Liz Fife. Now they go because here it comes. They got to get it back, that stone top 8. Here it comes. The fight is there. Get it by that one. Good enough. Tap it back. Even better for 1.5 points.
He's on fire.
Fergie.
That's my first point. Hey. That's my first point of the tournament.
Did you hear Hebert? It's his first point of the week. First,
Well, it keeps the, pardon me, Russ, it keeps the Europeans at 7.5. That's what they still need.
James been cheating him there about 12.
First wreck on his first one. Now he's got to be perfect. He's got to do what Epping did to him 2 ends ago. Just get it buried, shut rock, hold.
Right only. Back 4, waist good. Whoa, all hammy.
They're playing for a full point here.
Yep. Make sure you're
Really
in the
good
forward.
line on this.
Waist good.
Tons of weight.
You have to be in the forward, Bob.
Yeah, Bob, look at home.
Oh, look at that. Very nice. Look at that. Very nice.
Travis.
To the back edge of the button.
Yeah, a bit more.
Yeah, they tried to get it back.
Really nice shot, Cheryl, wasn't it? If they'd stopped it there, then John could throw any weight he wants and click that sideways. Now that they got it back a little farther, John has to hit a lot of that rock, and this thing is now in the way.
It looks like it's stuffing here. Yeah.
Same time, we're going over now to check in on Chelsea Carey and Silvana Tiranzoni. Half point at stake. Tiranzoni sitting the 2. And so this is a draw for a carryover. Bite the red. Put a little piece in the 4 for Chelsea Carey.
Chelsea played a smart end here because of what they have to do, Canada. They kept it wide open. She doesn't have to win the skin. She just has to get a carryover. And this is just touch 8-foot.
Yeah, not often you see no guards in skins.
So Carey, the team from the Glencoe Club, with Sarah Wilkes at 3rd, Dana Ferguson at 2nd, Rochelle Brown, the reigning Canadian champions. And they'll get that really nice, right to the pin.
I think you gotta stay down.
I think if you hit what you see, it gets to here, but
Yeah, maybe.
but it.
I do too. Oh, I do too. Like I've got.
So again, still 7.5 points for the Europeans, and I don't know, could this be shades of a year ago in Las Vegas?
One way or the other, I'd say go for 2.
I think
you got to squeak the guard to make 2.
Yeah, because you have to throw some weight, really hair the guard to tap that to get your 2. The tap slash might be a little easier, the out turn.
Like the way for 2 is you're hitting it here, right?
Yeah. You don't think if we hit what we
you don't think you can nut it, eh?
Yeah,
you can nut it.
Worried about it jamming in that back yellow.
Yeah.
Carryover's not bad.
It's up to you guys.
Carryover's not bad. That's an understatement.
I just hate to see you almost make it.
It's a full point, fellas.
And this,
full point.
This is not. And that's not there, right?
If you like it, you know.
No, well,
if you like it.
might probably, but that's the craziest of them all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever you're feeling,
buried.
Johnny, just play that. Whatever you're feeling, bud.
Feel the draw.
We got a draw, don't we?
This is whatever you're feeling, man. If you
think you can make
if you think you're confident.
You whisker, you just hit over half.
If anybody can make it.
If you hit half, if you hit half, we're nutting it, right?
Yeah, 2/3 we make it, which is what I have.
Yeah. That's all you got.
2/3 I make it, right?
Okay, you want to play it, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, let's play.
He really wants to play the hit, eh?
He really wants to.
I like it.
That's a good sign. Brent knows it too.
Yeah, the draw's not automatic.
No.
But I think this is the tougher of the two shots. And
is this one of those hit what you can see kind of?
yes, they want to hit as much as they possibly can.
Okay.
But that red one's going to be very, very close to hitting that back yellow. Will it pop out? That's the key.
It's a full point at stake. Finest stone, John Epping. Right now it's in the pocket of Mouat and the Europeans.
Come on, baby.
Come on up, run it back, got it, stuffed it, and sits down. Oh, they get the carryover. They got the carryover. Boy, they were holding their breath.
Yeah, we got by the top wire.
Wasn't there?
They thought it was, it might jam, and it did. So they'll carry it over. We'll play for 1.5 points when we come back. It's our final day here in London, Ontario for this year's Continental Cup of Curling, the 16th edition. And as we play here in 6, you can see we've had a couple of carryovers. So that means this will be an end worth 1.5 points. Team Europe and Bruce Mouat from Edinburgh, they will have, and they do have the last draw. They have the hammer.
Just pass. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Good. Good. Shot, guys. Shot.
My boy Langer.
So if you're not familiar with the Skins game, this is how we play it. Yes, 15 total points this afternoon, 18 tonight, pardon me. If you have the last rock, as Mouat does, now you have to score 2 for the Skin. If you're Epping without, you can steal it. And if you just get 1 or blank, we'll carry over. And that's what we've done now.
Wing's good. Really good for 3. Line's getting better. Can't budge.
Risky, but it worked for John Epping. He's stays alive with a carryover there.
Top 8.
And it goes back to what we said earlier today, is that we've said, both of you, carryovers are your friend. And if you could carry over the entire game right to the 8th and play for all the
little bit early,
all the points in one end, you would.
Line's good. Easy.
So the theory of typically a weaker team at Skins playing a stronger team is the weaker team will try for the carryovers as much as they can because their chances, and it's the same idea here, although not a weaker team. It's just a situation with the points they have to score, and they can't give up any.
Okay.
Close. Yep. And then go right round. Hair inside.
That's fine.
Body. I was thinking hat.
A little less curl today. Wanted that to the nose.
Chance now, you can get a little roll underneath.
Probably close to barrier. Whoa. Close to barrier.
Roll right on top of your own. You can line that up pretty nicely with backing.
Really hard. Real hard. Hard.
Play, Bob.
Pretty good.
Maybe better.
Yeah.
So that lonely yellow stone right now, that's enough for Epping to steal the 1.5 points.
Maybe a hair heavy.
Yeah, we got board. Easy. Easy.
Board. For sure, board.
Whoa.
Be nice if you chip the red.
It's chipping it all right.
Oh, yeah?
Chipping it.
Yeah, go, John.
Go, Johnny. Okay.
Oh, another error. Matt's been either heavy or wide or both most of the game.
Hey, Matt.
And he's probably been getting away with it more so because the ice has been curling a bit more, but today it's not, there's no forgiveness.
punches the Canadian stone out into the open. It is still, for the moment, the shot rock.
Red's third, too. That could make a difference.
This is Bobby Lammy.
This is very weight sensitive. We've seen a couple jump on this, even with like a back line weight.
Hard line. Weight's good. Weight's good.
Lammy and Mouat were together when they won the World Men's Junior Championship
I think we want to. Oh wait, where are you? Where are you?
2016.
Okay. Carl, right in Carl.
Hi, Bob. One of those ones was like in between.
Right in between is like, where do we go with it?
If you can just get to the inside rush, you get shot.
They showed a lot of patience, a young team from Scotland there, didn't they? They left shot rock, brought one in, didn't quite get it where they wanted to, but by hitting the back yellow to sit 3, it just gives John Epping a better chance. Now Fry shot's a hair harder.
How are you doing, bud? Keep going. Yeah? You sure? Hard boys!
Hard for line. Keep going on.
There you go, they're rewarded. They forced Fry to a tough little spot to aim at.
How dirty the ice is. Yeah, my boots.
This is maybe going to bite us.
Hey.
Or the hit and roll.
Do we need to play that yet?
Wait, he played it.
Listen.
I'm worried that he plays it.
Yeah, he'll play it eventually.
You just want to make sure if you're playing this one that you get almost to the nose.
I'm quite happy with this.
Okay.
You ever tap this and roll open to the right as we're looking at it a little bit? That's not good.
Right. I like the idea of sitting
Try and
2.
get close to nose as possible.
Don't tap much. Yeah, get as close as nose to possible.
Yeah.
Just basically draw to the button, isn't it? Let that red one get in the way. Don't have to move it very far.
No, you can get shot by about 4 inches.
Top 12!
Yeah, not heavy.
Tight! Line's good.
Room.
Grant Hardy.
Top 8!
Room.
Best!
Room. No. Okay.
Staying with it all the way. Lammy.
We're tight. You need to curl it. Curl it, Hammy. Curl it.
And Hammy.
Curl! You need to curl it.
I think you want to keep it out. Yeah.
Okay.
Leave it out, it just pings all through the reds.
It's better than going right round.
I don't think I can only hit probably.
I need you to hit a thick half.
Can you touch all 3 reds with this?
Really?
Half's close too.
Not on a thick half, you can't. I think you got to hit at least 3
No,
quarters.
hit thick half.
Okay, I've got that.
Yeah, just high side, I'm thinking.
I have that much.
Perfect.
Well,
hit it.
thick half is pretty close. It's twixt in between 3 quarters.
You've got to hit every single fraction of that to make the triple, I believe.
You think this just runs there?
This won't do anything,
No,
Fry.
right up the sheet.
2/3.
Even if you're getting into the details now. And there's a big difference between a half and 3 quarters. A quarter.
It's a thick half. What you got, Ryan Fry? 1, 2, and oh, he just missed driving it by. So shot rock still belongs
Yeah.
to Europe, and Mouat trying to get in there for 2.
That's bad luck. Even if they'd made this double, the red double on the top 2, you're in really good shape.
It is, yeah. Try, brother.
Getting caught with it being straighter.
Really close.
Yeah, it's the hard part with skins, though, isn't it? Like, a good end from Team Mouat here, but they still have to find a way to get that second counter in there.
Might come here now with
Yep, place.
Grant Hardy.
Give it more hand, but keep going.
Got loads of room.
Boy,
Too
look
much
at
room.
that brush is unbelievable.
Well then. Well.
Reach close. Hard, Hammy.
You're not getting anywhere near the curl.
No, and it's scary if they don't. They could leave something for Canada.
Hard, Holly.
Okay, that's fine.
Can you not?
Just draw right in there, probably.
Yeah, like I think you got the out-turn draw.
Big mistake there. We're not getting anywhere near the line.
You could also rattle in off those reds
This
too,
draw
Russ.
looks tough, but
Like come off the back of the right-hand one, hit the left.
Like if he knows that it's not the worst.
I like the nose.
Okay.
Roll an inch that way if you could choose.
Here's where that strategy changes, and what Langer's basically saying, he knows this.
I'd like to roll an inch.
You're probably not ever going to steal, but they don't care, and they can just force him to a single.
Yeah.
We're playing for 1.5 points here in 6.
Keep an eye on this ice. It's definitely straighter. Fry's run back wasn't as close as he expected.
No.
Every come-around's hung wide. It's a good teaching point here, Cheryl. If you roll buried here, then Mouat just draws around and sits too. So dead on's good.
Heavy hack. Good hack. Clean it. Clean it.
Yep.
Johnny's will come up here.
Skip Stone.
Whoa.
John's will curl here.
John Epping.
Yep. Whoa. Yes. Yep.
Hard.
Wanted to roll just a little bit.
Save it.
Roll it just a little bit.
Great
And
job.
there it is, that little bit.
Couple of options now. Got 2 options.
Really nice shot.
They left it in a good spot.
But that's,
do you
I
think
mean,
of
you
those?
already know. You just see the Scots are looking at that in-off on the one in the 12-foot at around 10
I got
o'clock.
that as well.
And if he does roll it over, that stone
Right into
that
the
was
air.
just thrown is the run back
That's
stone.
right. Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
It's really well thought out.
Yeah, for
that
sure.
was
It's
fun.
got control up front. Even this is made perfect. John's got a realistic chance of getting them out of there. Did you ever play the in-turn? Tap the yellow onto the red. Just move it 4 inches. Sit 2.
Maroon, you're right here, Bruce.
Yeah, right behind it.
I'm just thinking, maybe make this.
I think we want to try and get it.
You actually roll right to...
Do I need to play more weight then?
No.
I think you throw a barrier and roll right
Like
into
this.
this.
Okay.
If he sticks this here, you've got a pretty tough shot.
Like you can stick it.
No, they get
Right.
Barrier right into here.
No, he gets right to it though. That's perfect.
Nicholas Sedin has last rock as we play here in 6. It's a half-point skin, and that's the only stone in the rings. That's the Nicholas Sedin stone top 12. PJ Neufeld missed a in-off double with his last, allowing Edin now this open draw for the 2 and the skin and the half point.
He was close to making that in-off double. Just missed the top one, left it. Gave Nicholas this draw opportunity.
And there it is, little fist pump. And a half point for Europe.
Fuck him. You sit up here.
I'm
I think if he knocked that in, he makes that double like 2.
7 points.
And he makes it there, then you get this.
But then we've got the one that we've hit in for 2.
That's what's sitting here.
Did I ever make this?
Yeah.
I'm worried he's got this at the moment into here.
Yeah. That's what we don't want to leave. We can't cover everything.
I'm
I
okay
think
with
that
those.
leaves us the run.
I'm okay with those in 5, and then we're going to have it into these
That
2.
for 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
At least for 1.
And hopefully it doesn't stuff in the back.
And the error is tick the guard.
Yep. Yep.
Right, nose in.
Yeah, definitely.
12.
I think so, yep.
They
Need to
don't
throw
like
easy hat
that
here,
shot
you know,
John
throw
left
the
there.
Yep.
12.
I actually didn't mind the call, Russ, off the 12-foot one out in the left-hand side.
Right.
Roll or even come in off the back of the stone they're hitting.
Right. I think what their plan is they force John to play this one, which is not easy. If John ever does something like that, ticks his own, they've already got their 2, and then because they'll have a red one right here, if John does make a good one, then they can return the favor.
They use it.
Really good call.
Waist good.
Bruce Mouat.
Fraction down. Clean. No, waist good. No, clean. Yep.
His first.
Waist good. Hammy. Hammy. You gotta go, Hammy. Come on. Really gotta move it. Shift it. Gotta move it.
Going to buy the guard. They did. And run it by. So let's go over now to the women's skins game. Kerry against Tirinzoni. We're playing for a full point here. And there's the shot. Stone is sitting top of the button. And second shot belongs to Tirinzoni, who's holding the brush now for her fourth stone thrower, Alina Petz, the reigning women's world champions, coming off.
Okay.
And she'll back it up, and that will be enough for the carryover.
She almost had that for two. Thin in off.
Okay, girls. Good.
Shot's a little trickier now with the ice not moving as much as it has been.
Yeah, those simple come-arounds aren't coming around.
Easy on line. Go. Weight's close. We're there, though. Easy on line.
Line's great.
Line's real good.
Line's, yep. Yep.
Yes. Yes. Hard net.
Boy, it's a big carry, fellas. Come on now, stay with it. Stay with it. Get it by one more. Right down to the corner, fellas. How do you like that?
Wow. John's got a different little rock there, I think. Yeah.
Well, and he doesn't have the same rotation. Like this is coming in a little softer. You get a little more movement and perfect weight.
What a great shot.
Hey, who needs a voice? You do your speaking with your throws.
Incredible.
So red, yellow, red. Is it there for two?
Might go if he makes it.
10.
This red's going to move. It's going to kind of move that way. If it actually touches that one, they could get two.
10.
I think the red's going by it.
Well, I feel like if it does go by it, then it's the rock they're promoting is going to spring off. I don't know if it's there for two.
1.5 points. It's a 1.5 point skin. As we play here in 6 right now, it's in the pocket of Canada and John Epping.
Yep.
Bruce Mouat.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Hammy with it. Hammy McMillan.
Hammy.
Stay with it, Hammy. Run it back and going to drive it by. A big 1.5 points to Canada.
The 2020 OK Tire and BKT Tires Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by Sponge Towels. Nothing absorbs like it. By OK Tire and BKT Tires. And by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
Hey, you looking at me? What do you want? Hey, you got any nuts? Hey, where are you? Oh, who's that? Over there. Gosh. Hey, look at that. Oh, what? We're playing for the Continental Cup. As we welcome you back on this final day, Sunday afternoon. So Europe is 7 points away. And there are 7 points still on the table in this draw. They're playing for 2 full points in the 7th in the women's game. A full point now on the mixed game. And here in ours, it's a full point in the 7th, and Team Europe, Bruce Mouat, will have last draw, so he'll need 2. Playing the Redstones for the skate.
Yep. Top 4. Yep. All the way.
Your signature feat to impersonate a squirrel.
Hard.
I'm so proud.
To know me.
I'm proud to be up here with you.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, what? Oh, really? Come on.
It was very good.
Looks like a board weight shot.
Yeah.
You like control?
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Little light.
Whoa. Yep.
Yep.
You gotta go for it, I think.
Yep.
Hard, Fry.
Keep going, bud. Keep going to save our back.
Keep
Fry,
going.
Fry staying with it.
Go, John. Go,
And
John.
good job that he
going.
did.
Go, John.
And enough chance.
Don't spin.
Oh, beauty to spill it out. Yeah, look, there was no energy in this Canadian team to start today. None whatsoever.
Right around the yellow now. Not really.
And then it was that
under the yellow. Yeah.
shot by B.J. Neufeld that really got them fired up.
What was amazing about that, too, is Nicholas and Dean just picked their pocket in the shot before that. It would have been so easy for BJ to, you got to be kidding me. And he just came back and made that run blank, and it really fired them up, didn't it?
Yeah, that stone was half covered on the button, and the Dean it was brilliant.
It was.
And it was Sarah McManus as well with the line call.
Whoa, whoa, yep.
So the two-thirds here in that game in particular.
Whoa.
Negavan, Selena Negavan, and Sarah McManus, outstanding line calls.
You know we're playing skins both these guys,
Yeah.
Forward.
Hold on, bro. What are you throwing?
Forward, guys.
Okay, same as you just threw pretty much, Matty.
It's good.
Easy.
Close.
Easy.
Yep.
Real close.
Whoa.
Matt Cam.
Close.
Whoa. Fry. Fry.
You gotta go way early.
That's good.
Go, Matt.
Slight advantage for Europe here, Cheryl, because they've got the corner guard. They're not in any danger, and they're going to make a move here at some point.
Well, I think that was a little bit of, did you hear Brent say, do they know we're playing skins? Because I think instead of the hit, there was some options to try to
Certainly was.
shut down that scoring area there, because it may be a pretty simple, straightforward deuce for Europe. Option to throw center guard, freeze.
That's right.
Well, let's wait.
Extremely straight area here.
A little hard, Fry.
Just board.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Good.
Good see, bud. All right.
And that front, eh? We always talk about it.
Yes.
Back in the day, it used to be the control zone. I don't think they call it the control zone anymore, but it still holds true. You want to control the front, usually between the 4s or between the 8s, right?
Exactly. And you could even tell by the weight they threw, they didn't want to risk anything about rolling and setting up a little bit of a stagger to come around.
Top 8.
Here's the move now for Team Europe.
Behind. Lower, top 8, top 4.
You got room.
Too much room.
Let's go away.
Hard, Bob.
Get it moving, Bob. Line's getting close.
Keep it going. Keep it moving.
Hard.
Keep it moving.
Hard. Hard.
Hard, Bobby.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Can you get anything in behind? Well, that'll leave a little corner maybe showing.
Talking to my brother at Christmas, and he was saying that Bobby Lammy, he says, is absolutely outstanding at making those rocks curl.
You like this?
Puts a pile of effort into it. I can't imagine, I can't believe that ended up buried.
And Bobby Lammy, of course, teaming up now with Eve Muirhead. They play doubles together. They were winners yesterday in the mixed doubles play here.
Oh,
Lots of weight.
Just through. Plenty of weight.
Ryan Fry. Cam.
Dude.
Going to catch anything?
Great.
From that slam of the brush, sounds like he didn't get anything. The slam made bigger noise than the shot.
I'm not surprised with how long it took for Europe's to curl with the straight draw weight, that was going to happen.
Right.
And the miss is what Ryan's really upset about, is the miss is to tick the guard.
Yep.
You can roll into your yellows.
Open up shot. Nose hit's pretty good here because there's virtually no double at the moment unless you're playing angle raise.
Don't think so. Because you not just hit the pocket and they all go.
Okay, maybe. He can probably play this, can't he?
Yeah, he can.
We can't roll here either because then his nose.
No, he's got the nose. Yeah, I don't mind that. Probably.
Or.
Yeah. Just scared he's eventually going to make that.
Yeah.
I think the way this is looking, we're going to have to make a double or a last. Get a two.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Do we have a timeout? How many times out? We've only got one more.
Go on in.
Huh?
Timeout.
Now, timeout being called in by Mouat.
There's nowhere good to roll on the top one.
I think dead on's okay.
I like dead on. I don't think it sets up any kind of run double. I think it'll be too high.
I don't mind freezing the red again.
Huh?
I don't like leaving it there, Russ.
No.
That's your two shots, isn't it?
Yeah, because you worry if he knows here, then he makes this.
Pretty straightforward.
I don't know if we want to go here because eventually if he, say he tapped it here, it's catch us from the double.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think we're better going around there.
Okay.
Take it. Yeah, you
I actually like that, guys, because then what we're leaving him, we're going to leave him this tap. Then we've just got the straight run.
He's playing the run, isn't he?
Yeah, he's playing the run. It's okay.
Well, that's fine.
Right.
Yeah. You know the line.
Think so, Bruce.
Here, less ice or the same?
I think I'll give you the same and we can move it again.
Like an inch less?
I quite like an inch less.
Okay.
Are they thinking the nose leaves the out turn yellow run double?
Yes, the angle raise double, which
has to be made.
Yeah. And you could roll an inch to the right, couldn't you, as we're looking at it, and take that away. I'm surprised. This is the two problems with this one is it's tougher than the nose hit, and you're just going to group them now, albeit behind your own guards. They're hoping there isn't a run double made. But getting this buried in front of that one is going to be a chore.
This just worries me. You set up some kind of double on your own. It took a lot for them to get that one buried. And you don't need three. This is a shot you play to set up for three.
Let's do it.
Room.
Wait's close. Room. Line's good. Line. Line.
Hard line.
Where's the weight? Gotta go line. We're just tight. Top 12. Hard. Gotta go.
Tight. Whoa. Yep. Find it. Find it off the nose.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
It's not bad.
Just grab.
Okay.
It's a pretty good miss.
He'll be out of the ring.
Yeah.
Gone in there. Because the run might open up the center.
Yeah.
I think so.
Or leave me a slash for.
Yeah.
Forces John to make this good. Like it's just
You want
if
right
this
on
ever
the
over
nose,
curls, kicks it out in the open.
Even to the back four is fine. Johnny,
I think we knows that, yeah.
Well, this is a big 2 points on the table here as they play in 7. Chelsea Carey with last rock. And right now it is 1, 2, and 3. That's what Silvana Tiranzoni is sitting. Chelsea Carey with her last missed a come around draw. She crashed in front, and those 2 stones out in front are the result of that. She playing it now. At first blush, I thought she might play the double. She can't. I guess figures there's going to be a jam at the back. Maybe that's the reason.
Right.
So what is this? A tap up?
No,
I
this just straight draw.
Straight draw. Is there room to get through though?
Not much.
Boy, I tell you.
It's a tight court.
This is for 2 points now, trying to save this. Get through to Sarah Wilkes. Keep going to Sarah Wilkes. Keep going to Sarah Wilkes. Roll a little more to Sarah Wilkes.
Wow.
To force the carryover.
That was not an easy draw. Carry the outside guard.
Great sweep, guys. Great brush. Good shot. Good shot. Good there. All right. Good call. Really good call. Yeah, really good call.
They met once last year in round robin at the Women's Worlds in Silkeborg, and Pets won that one. So in that game, in the 8th, they will play for 3 points. And the World's still sitting there, 7 away.
Huh?
Straight back run here. If you make it successfully, John's got the tap again, but then you've got your red one right where that yellow one is for an angle raise for 2. Got to make this first, though. So straight in the spot.
Yep. Yep. Hard. Whoa. Yep.
Back to the old sweep. He's got a chance.
Whoa. 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 No, no, no. No, no. Idiot.
Stuffed it. Stuffed it.
They can't. The boys aren't figuring that spot out at all.
Well, I don't know. Is it line or is it brush? I think I don't know where they're pointing.
They keep thinking it's going to curl, and so they brush it.
Yeah.
No? Timeout?
Timeout, please. You're thinking play that in?
I think so.
Yeah. It's just real hard because.
What's the matter, Fry?
I don't think it's. Yeah, I think we have to because he's got for the one
shot or whatever. Whatever
here,
you feel like it just made it easier.
I think this would be easier.
It's kind of got us every which way.
Throw that in there. We're gonna carry it.
So we can either run that in there.
Yeah. I like the other option. Tap it.
Tap it, but a lot of times you tap it to a pocket, a bigger pocket.
Or you hate to make it easier
for
for
second,
him, right?
and he just makes a
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't want to make it easier for him.
We have a shot that we get what we want. So
yeah, I like it. I think.
But I guess even if you do that,
you're staying right there.
I'm staying right there anyway.
Yes.
You are in front of it.
Yeah.
Make it.
So I think you just make it, John.
Okay. Third of a rock.
That's what they're afraid of. If they tap it there,
Okay.
then Mouat's going to do that for the 2. So what they've decided to do is come down here this way, kick it onto there. And the nice thing about all that is the shooter stays right there.
Let's quickly go to the mixed game, and the shot rock at the moment, that belongs to Nicholas Adine. It's a 1-point skin available. Last rock, the hammer, belonging to EJ Neufeld.
Back 4. No.
So this is just a little bump up. Selena Negevin calling line. Hebert, pipe on the log, brush, angle it back. What do you got? Oh, there you've got perfection. Right to the lid to carry it over.
He is like a highlight reel, Neufeld, today. They looked at a lot of different shots at him. No way for their 2, and that was the easiest carryover.
Not to be outdone by John Epping either. Makes the angle raise, sticks it, rolls over guard shot rock.
So they'll be carrying over there, playing for 2 points in that game. They're playing for 3 points in the women's game. And now here trying to force a carryover. Full point here. And he's got to have a full 4 foot. Full 4. Final stone. Bruce Mouat.
Line's good. Line's a little.
Firms on the edge of the 4.
No, line's fine.
There's so little curl here.
Sure. Clean. Yep. Close.
Just Tammy McMillan so far. Wade Overny getting through, backing off. Now, Hemi will take it, full 4. Oh, how is that? How good is that? The pressure of the moment. And it's met by Bruce Mouat. What an end to this draw. We're carrying over here. We'll play for 2 points when we come back. Bruce Mouat, Hemi McMillan, Team Mouat from Edinburgh against John Epping out of the Leaside Curling Club. Europe against Scotland. This year's Continental Cup from here in London. So here we go. All the games are in the 8th. And 7 points are on the ice at the moment. And that 7 points is exactly what Europe needs to they're 7 points away. In our game, it is Team Epping that does have last rock, playing the Yellowstone, so they'll need 2 points to win the skin. As we look across, you see in the middle, BJ Neufeld. There, it is Nicholas Edin in the mixed game that has last rock, needing 2. And there's Silvana Tiranzoni. She will have the last rock, and she'll need to score the 2. For there, they have 3 points on the table. So it's a big final end here on this Sunday afternoon. Keep in mind, too, that if we have a carryover, we would then have a draw to the button for the skin.
That's the beauty of this format. Obviously, all 7, it's all over. But if Canada wins this last end in all 3 sheets, they're right back in this thing. They're only, what? They'd only be 5 down.
Back 4. Go it. Close line. Line's good. Whoa.
Double center guards are going to come into view by Mouat. Not as far as much separation as they would have liked. A chance here to freeze down on top of Team Canada Stone.
Go, Bobby.
Coming in, of course, it was Europe needing 10 points. But in this skins play so far, look at this. I mean, you look down the list. The Europeans have won every discipline. But at the moment, Canada is leading in the skins. But this all-important 8th with 7 points remaining could put Europe over and give them a second straight Continental Cup for the first time ever.
Easy. Yep.
Right to it.
Yep.
Good boy, Matty.
Nicely done.
On the nose. Yeah.
It's more natural this way.
I think it was more natural that way, but okay. There.
Close.
I think Europe, too, Cheryl, on all 3 sheets has to be a little cognizant of the draw to the button, too. Like they can win it that way. They don't have to go crazy here trying to get the steal or the 2, depending on what sheet you're on.
It's good. Tommy. That's the curl.
Keep bumping.
No, never.
I wanted to get to nose on this.
Boy, they've done that so many times on the coming home and on the outturn side.
Now we're back with you tonight for the final skins draw, and then every game there will be worth a total of 6 points. So the 18 points will be on the ice. Rachel Homan against Eve Muirhead. And all week we've been 7:30, but tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. 7 tonight. And that might be, you never know. Listen, some people say the numbers get skewed a little bit in skins play. It's certainly not what we've expected and seen from Matt Cam.
No, I think you see the skip numbers can be really off because they end up playing some big shots, some of them impossible to make. But Matt's had some struggles with the draw weight.
Yes.
Right. Are we?
And the ice is a little straighter on you. It's a little faster too because it's not curling as far sideways, so can fool you.
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of like them staggered there. So I've always got this. I was thinking if we play this, he plays this, then we come round here.
Oh, yeah.
Do you don't like this, no?
I think I prefer making a play on this.
Okay.
Back line on the nose?
Here?
Yeah.
It's probably not getting there. It's probably
Yeah, it's this one, as long as we can get this one to over here somewhere.
Yep.
Well, even
Back
if you
line.
get it just to here.
Yeah.
You're lighting this up.
Like it.
I think there's enough room there.
Yeah. A little more curl this side too.
What weight?
Back line.
We got an eternity to play the sand.
Yeah. I don't.
Back line underneath.
Tough to get at this with any speed, and you're moving 2 rocks. I'd like to get it behind the tee line. Maybe back line to hack here. Can they get enough curl?
Waist good, here heavy. Yep.
Grant Hardy.
Hard. Oh, waist good. Hard. Whoa. Here heavy. Hard. Whoa. Whoa. Here heavy. Whoa. Whoa. Carl. Carl.
Lammy.
Hard ball.
Right to it. Nice
Shot, God.
Oh, well done. It's exactly what they called.
A smart team for they're so young, you know. Like that's a really nice rearrangement there. They've got 2 or 3 options now.
Well, and not removing that yellow, the other yellow, they tapped it back rings. It gets in the way.
Can
be a catcher.
Can. No, for sure he can. Probably then he just drills that red one.
He's drilling this all day and they're all gone.
Yeah. He might.
I wonder if we whip this hard and try and go 7/8.
Yeah.
Get it there and kick this.
Yeah. Yeah.
You freeze here.
No, he gets all the yellows.
Even nose isn't horrible, is it?
No.
Nope.
No. Nose isn't bad. But
Yeah, it's gonna leave a big pocket though. Yeah. They just hit this one high and no.
so wait. What kind of way do we play it?
Kind of weight. How hard?
Are you throwing the whip?
Yeah.
I thought you were saying peel.
Yeah.
You know what?
7/8.
It's a little thing. But even at this level, he needs to know, right?
Yeah.
You walk away, and when he still doesn't know. So wait, guys, I need to know. All right.
Yeah, what are you feeling? Because I need to know where to put the broom down.
Go for it.
So it was a decision nose, Russ?
No, I think they're trying to roll in, and nose is the
He knows it'll be second.
Whoa.
Interesting, he's been 71% the entire week. Ryan Fry, 71 today.
It's okay.
Pounded it right through, but then rolled the other way.
Yikes.
Got away with it.
Yeah, almost picked his own.
That falls.
Yeah,
They were always making it easier if we draw in there. Yeah, we just gotta get rid of rocks.
Yeah.
I mean, at least I got these savers.
Yeah,
I got this over
exactly.
here, and if I gotta make something big, we can do that. Yeah, that's
That same
cool
spot a
wild
couple
spot.
times. Yeah.
No, I know, but I put that on nose.
Oh, I know. It could.
Yeah.
A really risky shot.
I put it. You put it here, then he's.
Spend everything.
I mean, if you're here, he plays that. That doesn't go.
If you're here, say you are perfect. What's he got?
Not much.
He maybe draws here now.
Sophia Moberg.
What's all the options?
Don't know if you can make that, can you?
I think we're either the exact same shot.
Maybe hack.
Well, then you're just.
You open this up for
Hey, boys,
him.
but
He's
keep
Muirhead.
time going, boys. No, 2.5.
Fine.
Like this.
Okay. What's Mayor? You
Just-
just gotta be
just-
good.
If you anchor freeze your own, you're in big trouble.
Here, heavy maybe.
Benoit Schwartz, Peter de
Who's in the red?
Cruz.
Yeah.
I thought they might play that yellow on the right-hand side on the 8-foot. Just
Yellow.
tick it, kick that shot rock back a bit.
Yeah, I didn't really like the tap because I think you start unlocking stuff, and that's probably Canada's chance.
No, oh, there. Back 4! Back 8!
Line's tight.
Back 8! Weight's coming off, still on there.
Close line.
Little heavy.
Back 4!
Yep, line.
Back 4!
Line.
Yep.
Whoa.
No.
And they'll rub and roll off and sit beside. And again, a couple of Mickey's ears on the shot rock there.
Just 2 inches lighter, and they were yelling back 4, and it was never going back 4.
Okay.
Nice chance for Epping now. Lock one in there.
Little pocket.
Hey, buddy. Speed's good.
Speed, I think, is the same, Fry.
Yeah, lock it on.
A little hard.
Yeah, we're close. We're there right now,
We're a little
John.
hard, Johnny.
So a little up.
We're there.
Nothing from
Back
Lang on
Back
the left. Cam on the right.
It's trying.
No, we're back four.
And we said it's running straighter.
We're back four still.
No, never.
It's trying.
Still back four,
It's
guys.
trying.
Yeah, I just let her squeeze in there.
Boy, Fry.
Wow. 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 My goodness.
We yelled back 12. It didn't look good.
No, I didn't think it was going to get there.
Good job, Ryan.
Nails are down to the quick.
Still back four.
Just the weight came off enough to get some movement at the end.
Boy, Fry.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Have to get to nose here, but
Gets rid of this,
It's tough to get the yellow onto the yellow because they're so close together.
He just knows it.
I think he's trying to move shot rock. Then he'll have a chance with his next one. Ryan's just died in time. This has to be very accurate line-wise here to get enough power to move that yellow.
Here done. Here done.
yep, then.
Yep. Clean.
Line's good.
Here done.
Skip
Waist
Stones.
Waist good. Waist good. Waist good. Close. Real good weight.
There's Mouat.
Whoa, Hammy. Whoa. Clean up. Whoa. Whoa. Hammy. Whoa. No. Hammy.
On the yellow.
Trying to help it over now.
Hard Grant.
And they'll get some separation now. Bump it up. Shot Stone does belong to Canada. They need 2 for the skin of 2 points.
Time out here, right? Do we have any more? Can you see ours in top 12 foot or no?
John Epping has had an outstanding game.
Should we call it? Do we have one more timeout? Sure. Yeah.
Mouat struggling.
We don't have any. Okay.
Player numbers
Okay.
brought to you
Don't
by
talk
New
to us
Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
I think you got it. What if I think
I'm seeing that we guard the left side of the sheet.
What's that?
I think we guard the left side of the sheet.
Okay. I was thinking peel on this and get this into here.
You're gonna have a shot here, aren't you?
Yeah, I got a shot for the win.
Is what I'm thinking. Peel 3/4. This will roll to here. This will roll to here.
Does it not?
Does it? I mean, if you were feeling fancy, you make this. This goes here.
I don't know if we have enough of that.
Do you not think this drags, or? Yeah.
Peel here and not this? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, if this ever got right into there, it's real good, isn't it?
Pretty good. Well, he's tapping this. There's only going to be 1 red in there with a whole bunch of yellows.
Well, it's not
yellow.
I don't think John's
it's not
wrong
the
either.
easiest
shot. That?
I don't think you're wrong either.
You go here, what does he do?
Yeah, what's his shot if you go there?
Let him guard, and then I got a shot for the win.
Yeah, which is nice.
I'd be worried about this.
Nothing he can really do to prevent it.
I don't mind that.
But if he runs it with soft weight and makes this, we don't have a shot. Yeah, right. True. He can make this. Like he can just hit this. And I think like
he can whisker that. Yeah.
Wow.
But your guard, like if he runs it with soft weight, which he saw.
Okay, so you want to hammer this?
I don't. Do we need to throw peel?
Yeah, you got to throw peel.
I think you got to throw peel.
Yeah.
Okay, it's on you guys then.
Are we worried about this?
Yeah. That's why I'm saying I don't know if we have to whip it.
You're trying to get the drag on that sandwich yellow to the right, to the center line.
3/4?
But not too
I was
much.
seeing half, but
I think you want to hit half's close. Okay. Pretty thin.
okay. A little less.
Because once it drags, Russin, you don't ever want to tap that left-hand red out in the open.
No, but the yellow should spin in, right?
Yeah, they're saying they'll get drag.
The one in the sandwich there, this yellow should actually kick this way.
Yeah, to the right-hand side,
Yeah.
but they're a little worried about it kicking too far with too much weight. So
Right.
I think that's why the discussion was, do we need full peel or not?
Epping in his first.
Yep.
Oh.
Whoa.
Get lucky. Sit.
Bang. Move it over. And now they're sitting there too. There's the 2 points they need. They read it well.
Fry was right, though. That red bounces out a little bit more, and
Oh, yeah.
it's not
Well,
good.
No.
I think we just gotta
We're
hope
lying,
his-
too.
I think we
Gotta
gotta hope
hope
his
it
red
drags.
spins, and then yellow might save
I think
us
they're
back
running
here.
the doubles there, isn't it?
This yellow might best this one.
It's pretty close.
How you thought you got, boys, is it not?
I think we have to play it anyway.
Double, yep.
That's a spinning team.
Nah, you're not looking for that.
He's got a double anyway.
I've seen that spot a lot.
Only problem with it is it's probably going to give John a 6-inch raise for a bundle.
What you got,
I
Harvey?
don't see anything else. Oh, there's the wide one. They can see enough of that. Wow, he can't see much of that. He's got it. Whoa. And we know how straight it is.
We were half done. Sorry.
It's only going to be for one, though.
That's what they're thinking. A lot tougher than the other one. I like the other one, Cheryl, with like a board, and you could kind of maybe hook that yellow-red combo.
I do too. You get rid of one of them, it makes a deuce really tough.
We haven't been this wide. Chances are it's crazy straight, so he's got to shave that guard with peel weight, then get the angle right.
Final stone for Bruce Mouat as it all comes to an end here on what is turning out to be a dramatic Sunday afternoon. Have you got enough to get in there right now? It belongs
Get in there.
to Canada. Moving over. And is it enough? They're in there for second shot.
Boy, how close was that?
Incredible effort.
Just needed a fraction thinner.
So now we want to go over to Neufeld and Nicholas Adine. 1, 2, and 3. 2 points. Needs to come through the hole. And to Garbaghese to the button. It's 2 points. And he will not, and that will be the 2 points for Team Canada.
Tough to get this. It's easy to hit it, but how do you get it by that shot rock?
Weight's good. Little heavy, but good. Little heavy.
Right now we're carrying over. Don't want to chip this sideways and jam it.
Hard Langer.
Helping it over. Brent Lang, help it over. Push it through. Langer, sit down. For the 2 points.
Yes. Hard to explain to everybody how tough that was, Vic. That's so straight in this spot. He cannot wreck.
And you know the other thing though is I'm going to say, remember we talked earlier about dead houses right now. You know, you clip that on a more lively house, that stone may have gone a little more. But it results in the 2 points needed. Ah, yes. Here, Tiranzoni. Helena Petz draws the 4-foot and picks up the massive 3-point carryover. So, coming in now in that race to 30.5, Europe will need 4 points tonight when we pick up play at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. It's the Continental Cup from London, Ontario.
The 2020 OK Tire and BKT Tires Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. The 2020 OK Tire and BKT Tires Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. By OK Tire and BKT Tires. And by Scotties, Canada's #1 tissue.
Well, it certainly didn't look promising when we came on the air with Europe needing 10 points to defend their title, but the Canadians got 2 wins. Epping's win over Mouat and Neufeld in a mixed win over Nicholas Adine. So it's 26.5 to 15.5 as the Skins go to Team Canada. And now tonight, 18 points will be available. Simple math is that Canada will need to win 15 of those 18 points to get to 30.5. And we'll be back with you. Make a note, please. 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Rachel Holman against Eve Muirhead. That's when we join you again for our final evening here in London at the Sports Centre at the Western Fair. The Continental Cup comes down to a final draw tonight. And it's all right here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.